Okay, I'm here to give my review and reaction to chapter 74 of Super. So we start off with this shot of the Sugar Jins, and they're coming out of this futuristic city, and I love this kind of shot. It reminds me of the old Dragon Ball where you get to see all this like cool futuristic technology. I wish maybe we get more of these type of shots. It just has that old Dragon Ball feel. And just, I love the world building of Dragon Ball. It's a shame Supreme Kai said there's only 28 planets with life. It would be so dope if we had like more of these planets and we could see like not just that the Earth's advanced, but maybe some of these other planets as well. Because it's always the Earth, the Earth's got all the best scientists. Dr. Breeze, Bulma, Dr. Gero. But anyways, so we got Vegeta versus Granola. Highly anticipated fight. And Vegeta, they're having their little back and forth. He still thinks that Vegeta works for Frieza, and Vegeta's like, come on, bro, like, I haven't worked for Frieza in years. And, hold on, I'm getting used to this. Okay. And, Vegeta's like, okay, well, whatever, let's fight. And they start fighting. We got some really cool shots here. I mean, at first, Granola's not really impressed very much. He's like, yeah, whatever. I got you. And Vegeta, he doesn't do quite that well here. I mean, he gets rocked a little bit. These are some of the panels that leaked earlier that I talked about in my last video, and just was like, great, Vegeta going down again. Now we know that's not the case. We know that Vegeta pulls through here later on. But this is a pretty long chapter, 48 pages. I mean, some of these chapters, I think the last chapter is 48 pages too, but I guess because it's been a while since we read the last one. It's not a weekly manga as we would like. But man, these are some really cool shots, like this waterfall and all that. It's going to look really nice if they animated the swimming. Vegeta swimming right here like he's Michael Phelps. Like, this is going to be great if they animate this. Or at least animate it well. I'm sure they're going to animate it. Super's coming back, but they need to bring their top animators because we know Super can really mess up with the animation sometimes. Hence, Resurrection F animation. Granola firing this, crossbow type shot. Bow and arrow. That Vegeta's like, okay, I gotta deal with this. Granola's like, you have no chance. So Vegeta's like out of the water. He's like, great. But he's still, Vegeta's still talking some smack. Granola's like, I don't follow. Vegeta, he gets to a very interesting point in the next few pages. But anyways, here, we have Goku. He wakes up. He's like, he still thinks the fight's going on. Like, he doesn't know how long he's been knocked out. So he wakes up and he's like, oh, great. Like, Vegeta joined the fight? Since when? And they're having this, like, really badass aerial battle. I kind of like these shots. I like the aerial battle stuff. It's classic Dragon Ball. And then Vegeta in this next panel, he takes a shot at Granola's, his people's old city to piss him off, to get him to do something stupid. Granola attacks. And he does some damage, but Vegeta counters. And Vegeta makes a very good point here. When he's basically saying, well, really, all this right here is really good. He says, strongest second rankings are well and good, but they only reflect a moment in time. Once that moment has passed by, it's nothing but history. And what Vegeta is basically saying here is, you may have wished to be the strongest, but that's only at that time. And in Dragon Ball, there's that power creep, and he's telling Granola, yo, bro, there's a power creep. I got stronger during this fight, as he says right here. And, you know, so you may have wished to be the strongest, but, you know, next chapter, Vegeta might already surpass Granola, especially, you know, just take the Frieza saga, for example, of all the Zenkais. Like, if you wished you were the strongest back then, you'd be surpassed in, like, you know, one day. Because the dragon can't keep up with everybody else getting more and more powerful unless Granola's going to, you know, bring the dragon back and wish to be the strongest again, which, I mean, with that dragon, he probably could. There's no downtime. He could wish to be the strongest again, I guess. Although there's that dragon, there's consequences. He had to give up his lifespan, so maybe he'd have to use the super dragon. But I doubt Toritaro and Toriyama are going to get into that loophole. But basically, Vegeta's logic is solid here, that if you just make one wish to be the strongest, somebody can easily, especially at Vegeta's level, can just train and surpass you still in a very short time, making the wish nullified. So there's no guarantee Granola wins this fight. But then this next page we see, oh, it looks like he did win the fight. He hits Vegeta in a way more savage way than he hit Goku. All this blood spin out of Vegeta's mouth. And it looks like, you know, Vegeta's down. And then, you know, finally we get to see Vegeta begin his transformation into his God Destruction form. And, you know, Granola's like, whoa, what's going on here? And you got the Team Rocket guy. He's like, whoa. And now they're over there. They're taking the battle all over the map. And then you got, you know, these... I mean, this is a really cool introduction to an transformation, because you have, like, all these flames and stuff, which we don't know the color. A lot of people think it's purple. It could be red. It probably is purple. I said it was red in the last video, but, you know, God Destruction, if we're going with the Beerus theme, it's going to be purple. I mean, Tobo was purple too, but it could be red, because in the initial shot of Vegeta, which we're going to get in a moment, that got leaked before. I mean, this hair, it's blackish, but it could also be black, could be purple, could be a dark red. It's really hard to say. But these flames look very, very cool. Then of course Vegeta talking right here, God Destruction taught me that power derived solely from instinct is unbound. That power derived solely from instinct is unbound. So it's very, very interesting. I would say overall this chapter was good. The best chapter probably of the year. However, it would have been nice if we actually got to see what this form could do. And we didn't get to see that. We didn't get to see Vegeta really show off this form. So now we're going to have at least another probably 3 more weeks until we get the next chapter, where people are going to be debating, is this form more powerful than Goku's Master Ultra Instinct? And we just don't know. We don't know. So there's going to be a lot of speculation next few weeks. Some people love it, some people don't. A lot of YouTubers love it because it means a lot of money. But you know, for the diehard fans like us, we're gonna have to really wait and just imagine, I guess. But yeah, overall, I'd say this chapter was really good. Overall, my prediction, what's gonna happen? I still think the Heeters are probably gonna interrupt the fight. We're probably not gonna get a good conclusion. Maybe Goku, I mean, he looks like he's going to get back up. He's going to join. Other than that, I would say this fight, it's probably going to be a tie, or Vegeta's going to lose, or he's going to... It really don't matter. I mean, I think most likely it's going to be a tie. It's going to be a tie, because even if Granola can defeat Vegeta, the Heeters are probably still going to interrupt before he could. So whether, you know, Vegeta's stronger, Granola's stronger, it's probably not going to matter, because the fight's going to be interrupted. But if it's not interrupted, it looks like Vegeta has a chance. And maybe Vegeta will get his big W. But this is Dragon Ball. Vegeta usually don't win. So I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, but we can hope. We can dream. overall, this is my review and my reaction. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. And peace out, boys. And I'll see you for the next, not even next review, next leak. Might even have some other discussions, Dragon Ball related. We'll see. We'll see how well everything goes. But yeah, have a good day and see you around.